Whoa, it's Fortnite reading time again. It's the book got delayed, but it's time to read again. Wow, Fortnite Zero War Marvel Edition. Moon Knight. We have our own moist Spidey. The man aboard the Princess Bar. Ain't see you in a while, Patch. Wasn't sure you'd be back. You ought to know by now. I always come back. Same again. What? Oh, bartender, can I have a fresh extra, please? Extra ice? No. No what? No to whatever insane blank you're fixing drag me into Spider-Man. I come here to get away from that kind of thing. I'll take a puffer fish. I heard it's a local delicacy. Or is that reality 617? Yeah, I'll have to the count of 3 to get out of here before I throw you. Throw you out. 1, 2. Little room, Jones. I'll have whatever struck. Wolverine becomes a simp. What are you looking at? Short, dark, and hairy. A reason I might actually listen to Spider-Man's pitch. If that's what passes for courtship in reality, bro, he's a simp. Sure, you're easy on the eyes, but you also make Webs nervous, and I enjoy that. Nervous? Me? Haha. And I say again, that every day, really, redhead makes me aspire through my spiders. Oh my god. They're simps. The material's supposed to prevent sweat stains. I'm the Imagine, and this is Jones. We need your help, Wolverine. Thought Spider-Man was the best one to explain things to being from your world. I mostly think so. Bartender drinks for these people. The guy in Webs is paying. Fine, I think my credit card has some wiggle room. Okay, you might have heard about a chunk of Manhattan, including the Daily Bugle and me, incidentally disappearing. You find yourself a black costume again? Not this time. We ended up on some, I can't pronounce, island. Okay, no code for you, bozos. Cause I already redeemed it. No trying to steal. Different universe. The place where every reality ever came from. The source of that really big bang is a ball of energy called the 0 point. For a super long time, the 0 point's been controlled by the evil sciencey outfit named the Imagined Order. They do evil sciencey things like snatch people from different realities and make them fight each other. One time they grabbed some folks here, Thor, Iron Man, and you, Wolverine. From what I hear, I wasn't hurt to be left out, maybe a little. Anyways, things are worse. The Imagined Order decided to pull the plug and start over and wipe out the island and everyone on it. Trying to stop them, we have the 7, except there are only 6 of them. That's a whole other story. Our redhead here is one of the 7. Hit him with everything we've got. We need to take this outpost at any cost. That's our ticket to the bridge. This did not happen in canon. Kind of bull, not gonna lie. Their leader is a big armored guy called the Foundation. Imagine if Tony Stark was Nick Fury, but built like the Hulk. We just have the gang. Besides Jones, the 7th Army is made up of loopers, and I don't mean golf caddy. They're folks who've been kidnapped from other realities. The 7 are slowly pulling them out of the loop. The never-ending fighting I mentioned. We got this. Even if they seal the door, we can break in. We just have to make sure they don't. Pew 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 pew. Let's cut our losses, Gunner. Copy that, Dr. Sloan. In a loop, if you get killed, you come back right to life and fight some more. I have a C. I'm not that ready to read. My brain cells are gone. Outside the loop. Oh yeah, you have beep 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 beep. That's never a good sound. Never going down. Pew! It's a little more permanent. Fish stick! Why you? Fish stick dies again. That's not fishy. It's a snapshot. One of the duplicates the island makes the people in a loop. Wait, really? Oh, thank the sacred triangle. The real fish stick died a while ago. I'm sorry for your loss, Apo. Hold on. They can replace the guards from a billion other realities. The outposts mean nothing. Paul's just here for his bro fish stick who died. Hey, we got them to blow up their outposts and take out a bunch of their guards, okay? Honestly, I'm not even reading this correctly because I'm holding the phone while reading. Stalemates are losses for us. We know they're working on a weapon of mass destruction. That already happened. By the time the comic book came out, the event already happened, bro. We need more power on our team. A game changer. I haven't thought about that. We're listening, visitor. Remember the mech paradigm build? The paradigm is the missing member of some kind of a sensitive subject. She did heal, turn, change sides, and join with the Imaginary as the whole season 9 event. He helped him build a giant robot against the robot. I guess the monster guy. We already knew this. My theory was correct. The mecha took a beating, losing an arm. At the Fortnite end of Chapter 1, Season 9. Whoever that is. But won the fight after. They did a dance. That's kind of there. Another thing there. A lot of dancing. I came up with my own. Want to see? Okay, maybe sure, maybe later. Anyways, the mecha blasted off, never to be seen again. The 7 weren't around for it. They only heard about it from Jones, but the origin is big on research. Wow, Fortnite lore. Interesting origin. You trace the mecha's flight path. I guess this happens before the event, I guess. I did. It crash landed on the moon, on the ice moon, orbiting the island. Simply paradigm was seeking other creatures, considering the icy strength of the land the monster came from first from the ice moon. Wow, stuff we already knew. Wow. But the moon is an ice body, extremely hostile environment, deadly cold, hurricane force winds. While the origin being smart. There's no word from the paradigm. If she survived the crash, she would have died out of exposure. Mecha was badly damaged. Presuming we could get there and live, it will take more time than we have to rebuild it. Science, it's any way to accelerate the process. That mecha would give us firepower to turn the tide. Well, there are some things I can try, assuming we can reach the moon and survive there. But there's tremendous risk. The cold can even crack our armor. Any ship would probably be brought down by weather conditions. Hey, great plan. Loving all the likely to die stuff. But let's put a pin on it for a second. If I can get to my world, I can recruit a whole army of a lot of tough customers. Some of them have even been here before. But they're just the tip of the iceberg. We got a lot of them, a whole universe of them. We'd love to get together for cosmic emergencies. We do have one of the imagined disorder portal devices, but it only has 2 charges left. Yes, but each charge can bring an indefinite amount of beings to this island. And from what Jones told us, 2 of Spider-Man's allies manipulate the weather. Yes, Storm. And Thor and Storm, they'd sign up for this totally, I hope. If they can ease conditions on the moon, one plan could serve the other. I say it's worth using the portal device. So I guess in Fortnite lore, Thor and Storm went to the loop or whatever and just did their magic to make their move. That's how the Fortnite event happened, I guess. Stealth is my thing. Stealth equips, and webs. My 3 things plus power and responsibility 5 things. I used to work directly with a 0 point. I can guide you to it. I know the path of least resistance, and adapting to different realities is my thing. Fine, I'll cover your backs. Just to the 0 point I'm needed there. Alright, I'll be back in a flash with the cavalry. Actually, seeing as the gun has 2 charges, after you send your allies back there, there's something I'd like you to do. What do you have in mind, Origin? My vocation and avocation is the study of various realities. We briefly sized the bridge before the island flipped. I was able to imagine the axis, God damn it. I'm trying to read, but struggling. My brain is dead. Imagine database and learn something interesting. Wow, Galactus. Back then, when Galactus attempted to devour the 0 point, even though he was driven away, he dislodged a small fragment. As the devourer was forced back to your reality, that fragment went with him along with your allies. As best I can determine, the fragment crystallized during the passage on Earth. During its battle with the monster, Mecha recharged itself, grasping the 0 point. If you can bring back the fragment, it may be able to enable us to power up the second in the Mecha in seconds at a month. You want me to miss the big battle again? Huh, fine. Kinda might trade back on it. Mr. is going too. It is that we don't trust you. Jones was one of them. And we don't know the skinny guy at all. We just have personal stakes in this war. Probably traitors, let's face it, we don't care to elaborate. No. Fair enough. I prefer wiring. What the frick does that mean? I don't know. I'm bored. You sure you don't want to do this alone? You can't bear us both, Order. I'll be back soon. Then we'll get what we waited so long for. Alabama, question mark? Be careful. Alright, Jones. Any thoughts about the best way in? Oh, I do have some thoughts. Prepare to marvel at my genius. See there? That's where they dumped the toxic waste. Dang, the slurp was poison all along. Into the ocean, and we're supposed to waddle through the toxic waste and not get noticed and murdered in the process. The ocean will expel the waste into the void around us, the island, as we getting ready in. Press yourself close to our armor, and the cloaking will cover you too. Body heat, sound, energy will be undetectable. Watch the hands. They're literally encased in armor that might incinerate you. Engage cloaking. We go silent from here and out. He's talking to you. I know. Poor Spider-Man. I feel bad for him. I'll be glad not to do this anymore. It's gonna give us kick. We don't have that in my reality. Yeah, but you got those parasites that burrow into your... Let's die. Poor Greg and Jim. Why aren't we cloaked? I liked it when we were cloaked. There's so much power. I'm jamming any monitoring equipment. Gets anyone comes back and see them. Too bad for them. Oh, by the way, we only have a few more minutes because I'm running out of time. So this thing with the doors in the ceiling, that's because the whole island flipped. Yeah, the Imagine seems to have this cleared area. I guess they're just doing that thing, The island flipped, so they can't have their whole control. What's the matter? Have they changed things? Not the layout, bro. Aside from it being flipped, this machinery is about to describe an insane amount of energy. Foundation can wreck it. Keep moving. Hey, bro, he just okay. Later, but relax, you're doing great. The door was for crisis events. It will take us to what used to be in my office, exactly as I left it. Except being upside down. Get nostalgic later. The 0 points across the hall, isn't it? Yeah. You guys go ahead. I'll cover your backs. Oh, did he get a picture of his dad? The source of everything. The excavation's gone faster than expected. I've never seen it, and I fought a giant armadillo. What? Don't touch the 0 point until Jones calibrates it, or what? Or every cell will be ripped from the others and set to different realities. Cool. I'm just gonna stand over here, keep my hands to myself. Hurry, Jones, watch the door, and one step behind as usual. Dr. Strange, and we're running out of time, so part 1 over.